Alright, guys, girls, I'm going to be doing the final word here on the show. I did the interview I conducted with David Sereda and his wife, Crystal. If you guys and girls have not listened to that show yet, I would shy away from watching this video as there will be spoilers. And it's always good to just hear the show, pretty much for yourself before you go on in this video. First and foremost, though, I wanted to thank David and his wife for coming on my show. I didn't actually expect his wife to come on the show, but she managed to pop in there. Um, it's great guests such as these guys that make my show. I'm not the show. I want you guys and girls to understand this. I'm just a host. David is a very popular guy. He's been on Fox News. I mean, he's all over YouTube. Just Google his name and you'll see what I'm talking about. The guy is a scientist. He's very authentic. He didn't have to come on my show, but he did. And I appreciate that. The topic was the speed of communication being faster than the speed of light. And I truly believe that David is on to something on this particular topic. I mean, you could watch his video that is right above this one, his little demonstration there. The topic strayed a little bit. We got to talking about aliens, and then when his wife came on, she brought up a being by the name of Ashtar. I'm sure a lot of you guys and girls watching this who are interested in this particular topic understand that back in 1977, I believe England or something like that, there was a live broadcast going on TV, and it was interrupted by a being that went by the name Ashtar, and he was commander-in-chief or something like that of the Galactic Federation of Light. Anyway, that got to me when she said that, and her and I, and David and mine, our opinions differ. However, I'm not on here saying she's right, he's right, or she's wrong and he's wrong, or I'm right or I'm wrong. I believe in a diverse conversation will lead to the truth. Okay? To me, the Ashtar, we really walked a fine line on this topic here because, I mean, there's no mistaking it. If you guys follow me on YouTube, you'll see that I believe that Ashtar is a deception, and that, he's part of the devil's work. David Sereda believes otherwise, and let's just pause right there. I'm not downing on him or his wife. I think they're wonderful people. I think they're great individuals. We just have different opinions. But I'm open-minded to possibilities, okay? See, it's tough for me as a host to really go out on a topic like that when I feel something inside, and you'll hear that in the interview. I stated that I felt something bad with Ashtar. In the Bible, it mentions Ashtaroth. Okay, I've posted many videos on YouTube about that. I don't know. I mean, it was a great interview. It was a great interview. What David did, and his research and the PDH file that he sent, a presentation on his work, was simply amazing. I mean, the guy is a freaking rocket scientist, okay? I mean, I truly believe this guy really could be like the next Einstein. But it's like a lot of people are going to say, oh, Sean, you're a flip-flop if you kind of side with David and his wife, saying that this Ashtar being is actually good. I'm not siding with them on that particular topic. We differed on opinion, but as mature adults, as mature individuals, we respected each other during the show. And I believe that's how it should be. I don't look down at David. I don't look down at his wife. What they've experienced, I believe. I don't believe that they're faking this at all. So let's note that right now. There's a lot that you could learn from David and his wife, I believe. I don't I don't believe that they believed that their experience was negative. I mean, obviously it wasn't to them. They truly believed that it was good. It was definitely not evil. So I'm not going to try to persuade them to go either way. I mean, they have their beliefs, I have mine. And, to be honest with you, I'm still digging in to the subject. The jury's still out, really. I mean, I often sit back and wonder how ignorant it would be, of us as human beings to say, hey, alien, you're a demon. You're a work of the devil, okay, if they come to our planet. But by the same token, you're almost afraid not to follow the Bible. You see what I'm saying? It's a very fine line here, a very touchy subject. I mean, look, all right, we went to the moon, okay? We're talking about going to Mars, and I believe 2025, something like that. We sent rovers out there. We sent probes. No signs of life, really, but let's just say there are. Let's say that, they landed in the desert, okay, of Mars or something like that. Let's say they landed somewhere that there's no life. We got places like that. Let's say they landed there and they see no evidence of life, but man goes to Mars in a couple decades and they see an alien or a community of aliens, a civilization, and, all of a sudden they kill us because they have a religion, and a religion that'll tie us into something evil. It's like the same thing. If an alien were to come here and we think, well, they're a part of the devil. You see, you really don't know. I really can't put a final word on this interview. All I know is I've interviewed David 3 times now, and this, to me, was one of the most interesting. I've watched his movies. Very fascinating stuff. I think you guys really should take the time and maybe purchase one of the items that David was talking about. For one, thank God that he's as smart as he is, because I'll tell you what, he carried the interview. I ain't gonna lie. I some of the stuff that he was talking about was like, I mean, I'm being real with you guys. I'm an honest person. I'm not trying to pretend to be someone I'm not. That stuff was way over my head. That was way over my head. But you know what? David's a great interviewer, or a great guest, I should say. And he was a very, very, very easy person to interview, as you could see. All you got to do is introduce him pretty much, and bam, he's gone. He's faster than a speed of light when it comes to that. But I thank you, David, for coming on my show. I thank you, Crystal, as well, for coming on my show. It was great having both of you. Continue doing what you're doing. We'll continue to chat for sure. Like I said, the jury's still out on what the meaning for everything is. What a deep thought, man. I mean, what a deep thought. Amazing stuff. Like I said, guys, I really don't have a final word to this. I think the jury's out for me, and you guys and girls need to decide for yourselves what you believe. I have my beliefs, but like I said, I'm still working on it. So, anyways, guys, this right here is the end of my final word segment. I'm going to be doing one of these at the end of each interview. And yeah, I mean, wow, good stuff. So, God bless, and take care, guys. And I hope to have David and his wife back on my show one day. I'm sure I will.